All right, folks, let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's something we can't ignore any longer. The world's changing, and I'm not just talking about the climate. Power's shifting, man. The balance of power is moving in ways we haven't seen before. We in America have been the top dog for a while, but things are different now. The dominance we've enjoyed is being challenged on multiple fronts.
Russia and China, they're like the new kids on the block, but they're not messing around. They're making strategic moves that are shaking up the global order. They're stepping up, forming alliances, and challenging the old order. These alliances are not just for show, they're real and impactful. And let me tell you, it's making a lot of people nervous, especially here in the US. The uncertainty is palpable. The old playbook, the one where we call the shots, it's not working like it used to. We need new strategies, new ways of thinking.
We're seeing it in Ukraine, where the conflict is a stark reminder of shifting allegiances and power struggles. In the South China Sea, where military presence and territorial claims are heating up, and in trade deals that are being renegotiated. The world's a different place now, and we got to adapt. We can't afford to be complacent. Now, let's talk about something that might seem weird at first: billionaires and Trump. It's a relationship that has intrigued many and puzzled some. We all know Biden's been tough on Russia and China. His administration has taken a firm stance on international trade and foreign policy. Sanctions, trade wars, the whole 9 yards. It's a strategy aimed at protecting American interests and asserting dominance on the global stage.
But here's the thing. A lot of these billionaires, they don't see eye to eye with that approach. They have their own perspectives and priorities. These guys, they think in terms of markets, deals, and profits. Their world revolves around financial gains and economic opportunities. They see opportunity in China, in Russia, everywhere. And Biden's aggressive stance, it's a roadblock to their ambitions. Well, it's cutting into their bottom line. The sanctions and trade wars are affecting their businesses and investments.
So what do? They start looking for alternatives, for someone who aligns more with their vision. They start hedging their bets, diversifying their strategies to safeguard their wealth. They look around, and who do they see? Donald Trump, a familiar face with a different approach. The guy who talks about making deals, not wars. Someone who promises to cut through the red tape and open up new avenues for business. The guy who understands business, who speaks their language. He resonates with their goals and aspirations. It's not about liking Trump necessarily. It's about finding a leader who aligns with their financial interests. It's about self-preservation, about protecting their interests, ensuring their businesses thrive in a competitive global market. And right now, they see Trump as their best bet. A leader who might just tip the scales in their favor. Look, we all know Trump's a businessman through and through. He's all about the deal, about maximizing profits and making the best out of every situation. And for him, that means putting America first, even if it means shaking things up on the world stage significantly. He's not afraid to play hardball with China, to renegotiate trade deals, to bring back jobs to American soil. He wants to make America strong economically, and he doesn't care who he pisses off in the process, no matter what.
And you know what? It's resonating with people across the nation. Not just billionaires, but everyday Americans who are tired of seeing jobs go overseas and want change, who feel like the system's rigged against them and are desperate for a solution. Trump's saying what they're thinking, and that's powerful and impactful. It's why he's still a force to be reckoned with, even after everything that's happened in recent years.
Now, this realignment, it's not just about politics and economics. It's a fundamental shift in how we perceive power and governance. It's about power and how it's wielded. The dynamics are changing, and with it, the strategies and players involved. We're seeing it in the FBI, in the intelligence agencies, in the very institutions that are supposed to be above the fray. These agencies, once seen as pillars of stability, are now at the center of this transformation. They're being pulled in different directions, caught between the old guard and the new wave. The clash of ideologies is palpable, and it's reshaping the landscape.
You got people who believe in the old ways, in American exceptionalism, in projecting power abroad. They hold on to the belief that America's role on the global stage is indispensable. And then you got those who are more skeptical, who question the wars, the interventions, the whole damn thing. They argue for a more restrained approach, focusing on domestic issues.
This tension, it's creating a lot of uncertainty. People are unsure about the future, and that anxiety is spreading. It's eroding trust in our institutions, and that's dangerous. When people lose faith in the systems meant to protect and serve them, the very fabric of society is at risk. We need to figure out how to navigate this new landscape, to find a way forward that works for everyone. It's a complex challenge, but one that we must face head-on together.